Hi, Brian. Today we're going to be talking about recruiting. Recruiting is so important to an organization because it involves filling a job opening with the best candidate to fill that role's duties and contribute to the success of the company. When the pandemic hit, finding that best candidate was proving to be difficult because unemployment was at a historically low percentage. During the pandemic, it jumped to significantly higher percentages, and currently unemployment is low again. And companies like Tesla are starting to lay off workers, but there are still millions more jobs than workers. Recruiting is such an important process because it's finding that correct person to handle tasks or put in a leadership role or launch a new product, and it's a very important piece of organizational success. It takes a lot of strategy and planning to find the best talent and to build strong teams. Traditional recruiting processes include identifying potential candidates for the job through different means, and then contacting these candidates through their networks and contact channels. Some of these channels are through social media, job agencies, job fairs, and internships. Many recruiters use online job boards like Indeed and ZipRecruiter and Glassdoor, things like that, to find their potential employees. Recruiters for large corporations often use recruiting software that use keywords to help cull through candidates. Recruiters also help them with job applications, interviews, and the acceptance of job offers. It's important for recruiters, though, to have innovative recruiting strategies. One approach to consider is recruitment research. This strategic approach involves in-depth research and assessment of the culture and personality of your own company and a lot of data about the company's recruiting targets and preferences. You will be looking for the best talent that fits, whether they're working in another company already or maybe a different role in your own company. When candidates are identified, then the recruiter kind of goes into sales mode to build excitement and pique interest about that position and court the candidate. One hot topic in recruitment right now is the aspect of diversity in recruiting. And many employers are reevaluating how to promote diversity in their recruiting efforts. An important thing to think about is, are companies not getting enough diverse applicants, or are there selection and recruiting processes in place that are barriers to attracting and hiring diverse candidates? A few barriers to diverse candidates to consider are GPA requirements, relocation stipends, interview selection, interview scheduling and technology, unpaid internships, and job post language. We're not going to go into those deeply right now. Now, HR and recruiting work hand in hand to procure and retain good employees. In many companies, HR is doing all the recruiting and there's no separate recruiting division. But if there are separate departments, or if a company is hiring outside recruiting companies, then HR can strive to ensure that things like benefits, company processes, compensation, policies, work environment, etc., are attractive to the job market, and those all help with retention. So this partnership between HR and recruiting will help ensure that you find the right candidate for the role and retain that candidate long term.